Y'all, I go to the apartment and it's empty. So I really hate that I have to come on here and do this, but I feel like it's the only way I'm gonna get any type of traction, any type of results. But I want to call out Airbnb because they put me in a dangerous situation, and it's been months and they have not given me a resolution for what happened. I have Airbnbs. I was a super host at some point. I teach people how to get into Airbnb. I furnish Airbnbs. I decorate Airbnbs. So like I'm very familiar with the platform and their policies and everything. The issue that I'm having is that Airbnb allowed a murderer allegedly to be in my Airbnb. My Airbnbs are mostly midterm rentals, and midterm meaning that people stay for 14 days and up. So it's basically people that are having like internships, travel nurses, people that are in between homes. Let's say like they're waiting for their home to close and they had to leave their previous home. I get people like that, right? So I got this guy and it seemed like he checked out as a professional guy. Like I don't know if I should post his picture on here because I don't know what that man is into. I don't know what this man is into. So like, I don't want any problems. I just want money back. I don't care what he got going on. I just want money back. Basically, this man booked my Airbnb for 2 months. He moved in August 2023, and he was a good tenant. He stayed for 2 months, and he told me that he wanted to extend his stay. If this gets too long, I'll just make a part two. But I really don't want it to be too long. I really want to give you guys like the story like quick and easy. And I know I really get people's business, but I'm not gonna put my business out there. But basically, he rented my place for 2 months, and at the end of the 2 months, my lease was up at that apartment because I do rental arbitrage. Let me know that he wanted to renew, like he wanted to extend his stay. So I told him like, hey, I have a unit, I had an apartment unit that was like a couple of doors down. I was gonna like just transfer into that because I wanted to close out this unit. And he was like, no, if you renew your lease, I'm gonna stay for a whole year. He was paying his rent on time, and he seemed like a pretty chill guy. Like he wanted to meet me in person. He wanted to get to know me because he's gonna be staying here for a long time. So he told me that he's studying mechanical engineering, but he's in finance right now, and he's in Dallas for a contract, and they just extended his contract for a year. Everything's like checked out because I'm in tech myself, so like it didn't seem like anything that was out of the ordinary. So he asked me, he was like, I've really settled in here. I really want to stay here. So if you renew your lease, I'm gonna stay for a whole year. So I didn't, honestly, I wouldn't recommend anyone to do that, but he seemed like a good guy. And I met him in person too because I had to come up tea. So I met him in person. I usually don't meet my guests in person, but I actually met this guy in person, and he seemed like a regular ass guy, like a regular ass guy. Basically, he was paying his rent on time. December rent was paid. January rent was paid. So February comes along, and I sent him a reminder. I'm like, hey, rent's coming up. You pay rent. He was just like, oh, the rent's gonna be a little bit late because my company hasn't given me a voucher yet. Which that terminology is normal because usually when your company is paying for your stay, your housing, they give you a voucher. So I was like, you know what? Okay, cool, because he's paid his rent like 3 or 4 times in a row. No issues. But I'm also cool with the apartment management. So I let them know like, hey, he said his rent's gonna be a little bit late. So I showed him the screenshot. I was just like, he says it's gonna be late, so I'm gonna give it to us by the 15th. And they were like, okay, cool, like we know you, cool. That's why he texted me on Wednesday. He was just like, hey, just a reminder, I'm going to send you the rent by Friday. I was like, okay, cool, no problem. But Friday comes along and I asked him, like, I sent him a reminder message, like, hey, just remind me to pay your rent. Because I was on my ass, I already told them that you're going to pay the 15th. I don't want to give me late fees because if we get late fees, it's your responsibility. And he was cool with it, right? So Friday comes along, I sent him the text, he doesn't respond. I just go about my day because I was like, maybe he's at work, comes to the meeting, that's fine. And mind you, this guy was a really good tenant. Like, he would let me know if there was any business issues. Like, he would just randomly text me telling me happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas. Like a really good guy. So I had no reason to have like red flags going on because I've had some crazy Airbnb guests. But he was just like normal. Around the afternoon, the management company of the apartment calls me and they're like, hey girl, do you know what happened to your apartment last night? I said, what happened? I said, what happened? Apparently there was a SWAT team that came to my apartment that night, the night before, Thursday night. Remember he sent me the text on Wednesday night. Thursday night, a SWAT team came. This is so I don't have any proof of this. And I promise y'all, this is the weirdest situation ever. Like I have no proof of this because my Ring doorbell is gone and there's no footage. Like I don't like it's the weirdest situation ever. So basically, the management was just like that. The SWAT team came Thursday night and got him up out of there. And I was like, what do you mean by that? They were like, yeah, SWAT team came and they arrested him. And I was just like, hold on, I need to figure out what's going on. So I go to the apartment because if a SWAT team has to come, they're messing some stuff up. So I was just like, dang, did they like break down the door? Am I gonna have to pay damages, stuff like that? Go to the apartment, y'all. I go to the apartment and it's empty. Like I don't mean like, oh, there's nobody there. It's empty. There's no beds. Everything is gone. I don't know who took what, but my sheets are gone, towels are gone. I'm telling y'all, this was a fully furnished apartment. Like all you have to do is bring your stuff or your clothes. The pots, plates, towels, soaps, everything is cleaned out. The only thing that was left was a couch and a dining table and 2 bar stools. That was it. My rug was gone. My TV was gone. My TV mount was gone. 2 beds in the bedrooms. And the up is because Airbnb covers us hosts on their air cover. We are covered up to 1 million. And this man took my whole entire apartment. And this is somebody that they approve to be on their platform. So Airbnb, I'm asking you now because I've asked you multiple times, where is my money? I need my money back because I don't care what y'all got going on over there. I need my money back.